What is good, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Paul and I make content about life in Japan as a long-term foreigner. I've been living here for about 18 years, and so I talk about Japanese society, life and culture from my viewpoint of all that experience. Today I've decided I'm going to go on an adventure because if you watched last week's video, it's a bit of a downer, a little bit depressing about how life in Japan is right now. So to cheer myself up, I'm just going to go somewhere. I'm going to do the same method I used, I think it was back in March. I did a video like this where I'm going to let a randomizer on my phone decide where I'm going. I'm going to start at Yokohama Station. The randomizer is going to choose what train line, which direction I'm going, and how many stops. And wherever that puts me, that's where I'm going to explore. Let's go. Okay, the first order of business is we need to decide the train line. Where are we going? So we are going to take the Sotetsu line. Okay, now the Sotetsu line leaves Yokohama and goes either to Ebina or Shotengai. It does a branch off at some point. I really know nothing about the Sotetsu line. I never ride it, so which way are we gonna go? Towards Shotengai. All right, and that just leaves how many stops we're going to go on that route. 3. Alright, so I'm about to get on the Sotetsu line. Literally the second time I've ridden it. I think I've been to Ebina once for a concert and I rode the Sotetsu line, so this is only my second time to do it. Only 3 stops, so we will basically still be in the heart of Yokohama, but let's go see what's there.
Thank you for using the Shotengai line. This is the local bound for Shotengai. まもなく天皇町です。お出口は左側です。
And here we are in old Tenno-cho. Let's see what is going on in this neck of the woods. Landmark tower in the distance. If I continue down this street, I should run into an area that is known as the Kofukuji Shotengai, or shopping street. Shotengai are a lot of them are very Showa era, which is like mid 20th century, and so that atmosphere is really kind of cool. And it's kind of what you would refer to as a main street in the US, or I guess a high street in the UK. But it's, you know, one of those places that has got an old-fashioned feel, but they do tend to struggle in the modern economy with Amazon and large department stores and other internet shopping venues. So these kind of neighborhood Shotengai markets are well, maybe in the middle of Yokohama it'll still be a lively one. Let's see. There we are, everyone's favorite 100 yen shop. Daiso.
すいません。じゃあこれで合計です。はい。10、15、23、31、4、7。ゴールドラッシュ入れてください。はい、小松菜2枚150円です。レタスのグリーンサイズ。
That looks lovely. Oh, we even have kimchi with kind of an Indian restaurant right across the street. It may seem like an odd choice, but I did pick up one souvenir from the market. I got this absolutely giant, gorgeous Aomori Ken garlic for only 100 yen, which is ridiculously cheap. So that was fun. One souvenir from the market. Here we have a historical marker, and basically what it says here is that the old Tokaido Road and the Hachioji Road, this is where they basically split. This is where you would choose to take one or the other. So you never know what you're going to run into when you do these random adventures. Here I am at a post that's telling me this is where the Tokaido and the Hachioji roads would split. You basically choose which way you're going to go. I had no idea that the Tokaido Road was in this area. If you don't know what the Tokaido is, it's one of the old roads that connected the old capital of Kyoto with the new shogunate capital of Edo, basically Tokyo and Kyoto. And it was one of the roads that people took to get from one to the other. And I'm now actually walking on it. There's even a road plate here indicating what I'm on. It's actually a dream of mine to one day walk the entire Tokaido route, just to see all of that part of Japan that basically no one sees anymore, because it goes through areas that are not, the main roads anymore. So someday I want to do that, but I get to walk a little piece of it today, which is cool. Now the funny thing is, the only reason why I even found this Tokaido Road at all, and why I'm on it, is because I happened to see a sign for Sengen Shogakko, or basically Sengen Elementary School. And the kanji, Sengen, was the same as that for Sengen Jinja, or the shrines that are dedicated to Mount Fuji and Mount Fuji worship. So I thought to myself, I'll bet that means there's probably a Sengen Jinja or a Sengen Shrine around here someplace. And sure enough, Google Maps turned one up, and I noticed that it's on the Tokaido route. So that's just nice, crazy happenstance that I found the Tokaido and I found a Sengen Shrine, which I'm walking to now. And yeah, just a reminder that you don't always have to plan an amazing trip. You can just go out, explore, and find some interesting things just by going someplace you've never been to before. So I don't know if I'm recommending if you come to Japan, you take time to randomize part of your journey. That's probably not really good time management if you're only here for a week or two. But if you're here for a longer, length of time, or if you live here and you're feeling kind of stuck in a rut and, what can I do different in my life? That reminds me that I'm actually living in a very interesting country. Maybe get a randomizer on your phone and head out to random places. It's certainly been fun for me, and the first one I ended up exploring the site of an old castle, and this time I'm on the Tokaido, so it's pretty fun. Now, one feature of a Sengen Shrine is that no matter where it is, it's supposed to in some way provide a view of Mount Fuji. And in cases where there is no available view of Mount Fuji, they'll have like a replica mound constructed to look like Mount Fuji on the land of the shrine itself. So let's go see if we can actually get a Mount Fuji view from up the top of this hill. That would be pretty cool. Well, unless the view is from the inside the shrine up at the top, because as you can see, the highest point of the building there might have a view of Mount Fuji, but it does not appear it provides one to the public, since you can't just wander into the back of the shrine. That's too bad. I don't see any replicas either, so hidden view of Mount Fuji, I guess. I do have a little Inari shrine on premises. Well, no view of Mount Fuji is slightly disappointing, but view of Landmark Tower instead. I'll take it. If anything, this is almost a perfect pairing of my two Japan worlds. My first life living out in Yamanashi at the foot of Mount Fuji, and my first real shrine experience and festival and everything had to do with Sengen Jinja and Sengen Shrine, Mount Fuji worship. And now I live in Yokohama, so perfect mariage. I feel really lucky to have ended up here today. This is pretty cool. Well, there we have it, friends. I have to say, I really love this randomizer thing. Spinning the wheels on my phone and going to some crazy new place. The first time I did it, I ended up exploring the site of a castle. This time, I end up with a really cool, bustling Showa era market and a Sengen Jinja, so connecting me with my roots back in Yamanashi. And I got to walk on the Tokaido, which, how cool is that? And I'm really glad that if you watched the whole thing, you came along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know if you want me to do more of these random adventures in Japan. It certainly is fun for me. I'll probably continue doing them whether people watch it or not. But yeah, that's just me. I really enjoyed it and I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching this particular video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.